What's up, Dallas Cowboy fans out there and everyone else that's here on My Cowboys Family? Welcome to today's edition and updates. Let me check to make sure the stream is rolling properly, and then we'll start rolling. I'm going solo today, guys. What's up, Zero God? You hear me? Check, check.
What's up?
All right, good. Sorry, my voice kind of low there. So, guys, I'm going to hold off for a minute or two. Let's just say 30 seconds. We have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome, everyone, whoever is here new. Ooh, give me a second. This is the thing with live streaming, guys. Okay, there it goes. All right, guys. So listen, a lot of news today. What's up, Jeffrey? How you doing? Jeffrey Decent. Hurricane coming our way here in Florida. So it's supposed to be hitting sometime Friday, I think, Friday evening, South Florida, and then passing all the way through till Monday, guys. So it's going to be an interesting, weekend. And with the Cowboy game in the middle of this whole thing, on Sunday night with Zeke playing, and we're gonna see us the opener, guys. I'm excited about this. We might not even on our side here on the My Cowboys Family, we might not have a cable or any way of watching the game. We're gonna do our best, guys. Trust me, and we're gonna be safe. Thanks. Hey, what's up, Brian? What's up, Cowboys 45? Bobby J Johnson. What's up, fam? Amy can fly. Hello. So let's start with injuries, guys. The injured players on our roster, a lot of the rookies who you've seen injured throughout training camp over and over and over again. Chidobe Awuzie, he's been practicing. He practiced again today. They're saying he's looking really good out there, guys. So I think we got him back healthy, ready to go. I think you're gonna see him heavily involved in this Giants game. Let's see. It's a big test for him, a rookie just getting thrown in there, but look for him in nickel packages. Definitely in dime packages, guys. Xavier Woods, our rookie safety, guys. In and out the whole preseason, injured, basically tweaked hamstrings with all these guys. But he was practicing again today. He was practicing yesterday. He was doing his thing. He looked good again as well, guys. He's set to go for this game. When we need him, he's not going to be starting. We have, Mr. Jeff Heath and Byron Jones manning the two safety positions as of now. Tyrone Crawford, guys, you remember he had kind of a severe looking injury to his ankle. It looked like he broke his ankle or tore something. It was a sprain, a major sprain. He missed the rest of the preseason. His first practice was today, guys. That is good to see, guys, especially, now he had a really good preseason and training camp until this injury, and let's see if he could hopefully regain where he left off at earlier in training camp. So he's going to be probably playing a lot of snaps as well this game against the Giants. I'm going to get, hey, how you guys doing? Guy from My Cowboys Family, yo, what's up? Who else is out there? Israel Garcia, what's up, bro? How you doing? LM, sup, and Cowboys Abroad, what's up with Jordan Lewis? I'm going to get to him in a minute. He's the one guy we might not see. I did want to touch on Chaz Green. He's been often injured. The Cowboys are obviously trying to push him to be the starting left guard, but he hasn't been at practice the last week or so, week and a half. He's back today. He was back yesterday. He was back today. But yesterday he was with the left guard, and he was a starter there for most of the practice. Today, he's splitting time with Jonathan Cooper at the left guard. So don't know what really to read into that. I mean, the Cowboys have not officially announced who's going to be starting at that spot. It just looks like they're just really trying them both in there in case something happens to Chaz Green, and they're going to roll with him at the left guard. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But he was splitting reps, guys, with the left guard, at the left guard position. Both Cooper and Chaz Green were both splitting time at the left guard spot with the first team. Ryan Switzer, doing great at practice, guys. He's fully back. He's returning punts. He was actually at that jugs machine. If you guys know what that is, it shoots the ball out. And I probably saw a lot of video of Des Bryant doing that last year. really up close to the machine. It's it's high velocity. Not even, no real quarterbacks could probably do that. Maybe John Elway, but not many quarterbacks could throw that hard. And it's a good test for the receivers. So he was out there. Ryan Switzer is out there catching balls off the machine after practice. He's giving it his all, guys. He's returning. He's going to return punts. Let's see what he does. I mean, I don't see a breakout game, but it would be great to see something like that. He could be the kind of guy that would do that in a game. And of course, guys, Anthony Hitchens, he's been out. He's the only player on the 53-man roster of the full 53-man roster that was not in practice. Now, we're not talking about practice squad. We're not talking about injured reserve guys. We're talking about the guys on the 53. Anthony Hitchens, who is injured, obviously we thought a lot worse than it was. Luckily for us, he was out. He was not out there, but everybody else was. Now Jordan Lewis, and again, he's the guy I really want to talk about. He was limited at practice today. He was not very active. He wasn't in pads. As far as full pads hitting, that kind of stuff. No drills. And that's kind of a downer. But again, guys, we kind of assumed this from last week. If you were listening to this or watching any kind of Dallas Cowboys news source, you would see that you knew this is the writing on the wall when it comes to Jordan Lewis. I don't expect him to play this game. It doesn't. He'll probably be on the inactive roster. Still in the starting team, obviously in the 53, but he's not going to be on the 46 that's going to play against the Giants this week. And I do think that whether it's against the Broncos or the Cardinals in the next couple of weeks, look for him soon to be back there and getting some reps in the games. Not starting yet, but he might be pushing for more time, and I think he will once he gets rolling out there in a couple weeks. So guys, let me take some questions here. That's the first little mini break I want to take here. When I'm rolling solo, guys, it's hard for me to catch all the questions, so I'm sorry if I do miss some. Let's see, guys. So you go, Cowboys abroad. There's the Jordan Lewis story, I guess you can call it. Bobby J. Johnson, we made it through. We made it through Harvey. Thank you, guys. I appreciate any thoughts for us. We're doing everything to be safe, so we should be all right. Be our luck that we'll be streaming during the hurricane. That will be interesting, I guess. But we already have all the precautions up, guys. So no worries here. Thank you though for everything. Cowboys abroad. What do you think about Crawford being voted team captain? And then we're going to talk about the captains in a minute. So I'll definitely. You're on this. I like it. Apparently they're not sold on Jonathan Cooper. That's what Cowboys abroad says. I agree. I mean, that's what they're saying. I've seen different. And again, I think Chaz Green is the better player. Just it's going to take another injury. He's going to be missing 10 weeks. And then we're going to have Jonathan Cooper in there, which, again, I think we should be working on him with the starters from the beginning. Give him the confidence. That's my opinion, guys. And save Chaz Green at least maybe a couple more weeks, and then put him out there in case something happens to Tyron Smith or his back acts up, something like that. Space Cowboy, what's up, man? How you doing? Any news on Odell? Yes, I'm going to talk about him too. Let me see. I heard if he doesn't participate in the last practice before week 1, he can't play. I think that is actually true. He has to be on an injury report. They'll probably, he has to be medically cleared. We're going to talk about that in a minute. LM says, I hope Odell plays so we beat them and they have no excuse. I agree, guys. I just want to keep us updated on Odell. That is our opponent this week, and it is the biggest news coming out of their camp. So, that's something we have to talk about, and it's coming up in a minute. Let me just finish a couple more questions, and then I'll roll back. Guy from My Cowboys, which is me there. Odell supposedly light jogging. Yeah, okay, we'll go through him. Yep. Ancient Brooks, what's up? How you doing? Ice H2O, the Cowboys could have had Landon Collins over Byron Jones in the 2015 draft. That's interesting. Obviously, that would have been an upgrade, but we have Byron Jones, guys, and we got. I think we got to give him this season here to really produce. He's just been slowly. I think he's slowly rising, and hopefully he's going to meet the occasion this season. I think he will. What's up, Hello Newman? How you doing? Bobby J. Johnson, the Giants coach, set our secondary, and we're going to talk about that too, guys. We're going to definitely discuss all this. So, guys, just to make sure, hit the like button. I always remind you guys that. Subscribe. We've had a big burst of subscriptions here recently. We appreciate all you guys spreading the word and helping us out, and much love from us to you guys. So hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell, the notification bell, so you get these live streams. And yeah, guys, there's a survival league right here down below. You can follow it there. You can follow it in the comments, in the description. It's just for fun, guys. Tomorrow, I think it closes down tomorrow evening. when the kickoff of the Kansas City New England game starts. I might be doing a live stream or mini live stream for the beginning of that game, since it is the beginning of football, guys. I mean, you know, it's a big kind of a holiday, like a mini holiday. So definitely we're going to enjoy probably do a little live stream that evening. And hopefully tonight my daughter is going to be able to do some long shot, guys, on Madden 18. She's 10 years old, and she rocks out on Madden, guys. So she hasn't played the game yet. You know, we're doing it in increments. She's going to probably do maybe 20 or 30 minutes tonight, and then she has school, so she's off to bed. So, guys, let me bounce back here. Let me see here. What's up? What's up? I'm going to shout out the rest of you guys here. 3459 King. What's up? How you doing? Cowboys 45, is Brian Price going to be active? That's a good question. From what I've heard, yes, he's going to be active. He's going to be the guy, because we don't have Cedric Thornton anymore. He's going to be the guy behind Paya, behind Malik Collins. And then we're going to have Tyrone Crawford there playing some, probably, at that position. They called me 1-7. What's up? What's up? Space Cowboy. Honestly, with Zeke, suspended teams will overlook Dak. So I think, unfortunately, the suspension was a blessing in disguise. You know, I think, you know, think about what we lose. We're losing the Giants. We're basically having Zeke not going to be with the Redskins week 9 or whenever we play them. That's basically the added game that he's going to have to play through on the suspension. But we get him for the Giants game. Much more important. This is a must-win for the Cowboys, in my opinion, guys, and in many different ways for the division, and to break the cycle that the Giants are kind of trying to get themselves into about beating us. So, you know, we have no excuses either, guys. And I hope Odell's out there and Brandon Marshall's out there. No excuses from them. It'll be, they're talking trash, and let them talk, guys. Let them talk. Let them talk. We want to do the action on the field. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear talking. I want to see the playing. So let's see here, guys. With Lewis injury again, what was his injury? He pulled his, he was hamstring. Cowboys abroad. Jordan Lewis was injured in hamstring. Still been pretty more serious than I guess initially thought. Unlike Switzer's and Chidobie's and Xavier Woods, it was a little more serious, I guess. But the thing is that they didn't put him on an IR or any kind of short-term IR. So, guys, he's going to be out there, Jordan Lewis. Not this week, though. He'll be on the inactive, in my opinion. Shallow Hal, what's up? If Zeke is suspended for 6 full games, we're going to roll with the running back. I think we're going to roll with what we had. It's just pushing back that, if we have to start week 2 with McFadden, so be it, guys. So I think we'll be okay. Same thing as before. 3459 King. Can't wait for week 1. It's going to be Zeke versus Odell. It'll be interesting, guys. It's not just them, but yes, that's the big ticket there. What's up? How about them Cowboys? How you doing? Wolf Rider, what's up? Thanks for the modding and the help. I saw Purple Gaming out there too. Thanks. Hello. Mr. Wright, I saw something interesting. Brandon Marshall has never been to the playoffs in his 11-year career. I don't think it changes this year. I think the Giants will make the playoffs, Mr. Wright. Sorry to say, but not as the division winner. I think they'll be tied with us, and it'll be a tiebreaker situation. That's why this game is of utmost importance, guys. LM, the only game that I'm trying to be worried about is with no Elliott versus Green Bay. I mean, the Broncos I'm not too worried about because they have no real offense when it comes to their quarterback, guys. I think they're one-dimensional. Then we have the Cardinals, who are a little older on offense with quarterbacks, with Carson Palmer. But they got David Johnson, guys. He's dangerous. Defense has to show up for that game for sure. That's going to be one of our tougher ones. And then we have the Rams. They have a tough defense, but we should be able to beat them. And then we get the Green Bay Packers, guys, and that's definitely, I agree, that's probably the toughest out of the 6, overall toughest. And then we'll have the Niners, should win that one without Zeke, and then the Redskins, guys. You know how that goes. There's always a battle with them. What's up, JD Shavana? Sorry, guys. Usually my fiance does this. She wasn't able to do it this stream tonight, but she'll be back soon. Let's see here, guys. LeRae Elliott, what's up? The Giants still make excuses when we win this weekend. We'll see, guys. It's let them talk. Let them keep talking. We still have a December game against them, guys. We want to win that one too. Ancient Brooks, what's up? He will be cleared to play. He's out there already. He's cleared to play. He'll be playing often in this game. Probably as a nickel and a dime cornerback / safety. And you might see even a little bit of Xavier Woods out there as well. Certain packages. Let's see. How about them Cowboys? Shallow, how are you getting real value from? Okay. Honestly, Cowboys could be 5-2 with Z coming back. I agree. Especially getting this Giants game, we got to win it. Awuzie will play week 1. Yes, he will. Space Cowboy. Thank you for confirming. Helping me out there. I'll let you guys talk for a minute, guys. I'm going to go back to some more information. The team captains for the Dallas Cowboys of 2017, guys. Here they are. We actually have Dak Prescott, of course, team leader, team captain. We have 6 guys this year. This 6 guys on our team captains list this season. I think they only allow usually 5, but I think the Cowboys had to ask permission from the NFL to get the 6th one. They got it. So we got Dak Prescott. We got tight end Jason Witten, of course. Linebacker Sean Lee, of course. Now we have this one here. It's a little surprising, but I think it's because of the injury. And they want him to be a team leader and really have the year he needs to have this season. That's our defensive lineman. He plays tackle. He plays defensive end. Tyrone Crawford, guys. Surprise. Cornerback Orlando Scandrick. So I guess they're trying to push him to be a team leader as well. And, of course, kicker Dan All Hail Bailey. So, guys, what do you, I mean, comment below if you're watching this on a restream later. Let me know what you think about that crew. I actually think it's a really interesting mix of players, and I like what they're trying to do. Just to double check, just to repeat from yesterday, guys, Kellen Moore, as you guys should already know, of course he's on the 53-man roster. That was already announced a couple days ago, as we spoke about. But he's going to be on the active roster. He's the number 2 quarterback for this game. For some reason, somehow, I mean, the Cowboys let him slide through, pick him up, and then move him above Cooper Rush. Crazy, right? Don't worry, guys. I think they know that Cooper Rush is going to take over sometime midseason. And it's true. They really don't need Cooper Rush right now to be out there active. Ease him back in. It's all right. Kellen Moore probably knows the system a little better. He looks more like garbage, though. So we'll see what happens with that situation as the season continues on. We got a lot to talk about Zeke. What they're saying. Now, let's get off the whole courtroom stuff, guys. We talked about that yesterday like 4 times. Let's talk about it on the field, guys. According to Dak, Jason Garrett, a bunch of other players, coaches, personnel, just people watching them, he's doing excellent. He's focused, guys. He's extra focused. He's got I don't know. To me, I have a feeling he's going to explode in this game, guys. He's going to take all his frustrations out on those New York Giants. He's having a great practice yesterday, since probably about the last, since during this whole situation, Cowboys said he's been having some great practices recently. So he was a little out of it, if you recall, right before this announced suspension. But after he kind of got over that little hump, he's been, just bulling forward, guys. I can't wait to see him out there against the Giants. Cowboy players are also very excited. You can see there's more excitement on the Cowboys team. This is the reports I'm hearing that, with Zeke out there, their man is out there. They're all supporting him. They all believe him. They all, they're just fighting for him, and he's going to be out there fighting for them, guys. So it's going to be a big, powerful game this Sunday against the Giants. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see how Zeke's going to run and how the offensive line is going to block for him. So it's going to be awesome, I believe. So let's see, guys. I know the Giants have excuses. Yeah, I mean, we see Dallas Cowboy fans come with excuses. I've made excuses before for the Cowboys winning or losing a game, but hey, it happens. But I know what you're saying, guys. Trust me, we'll hear a lot of Giant fans screaming and crying about it if it happens. It really depends for me on what actually happens in the game, not just every time we lose it's because of this or because of that. If there's, when Dez caught the ball against the Giants on that last play, basically, and his finger was out of bounds. At first, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. But after a couple minutes, you're just like, okay, it's obvious. He's out. So it's the opposite as the Green Bay game. That one feels cheated. So anyways, let's roll on here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to roll here. Terrabelly, what's up? What's up, Cowboys and Giants? He's going to be at the game, guys. He's a Giants fan. So maybe one of these other weeks, bye week for the Cowboys or for your Giants, or sometime some other time during the season, we'll have to do some kind of like group Google chat, Google Hangouts, whatever chat. So we'll stay in touch, man. Cowboys abroad, I agree. Moore just knows the playbook better. Exactly. That's basically what they're doing right now. If he has to be thrown in against a first string defense, a very good one, by the way. So good point there, Cowboys abroad. Yeah, Skendrick did have a very good training camp. So did Brian Jones, guys. And I know a lot of people hate on him. I don't. But just keep in mind, guys, he's going to be. I think he's going to be a much improved player. And I don't think he's ever been bad. I just think he's just improving slower than people expected of him. But watch for this season. I think he's going to be a lot better, guys. So, guys, let me go back to this here. Before I do that, since it's at a break, hit like, guys, thumbs up, whatever. Hit subscribe. Hit the if you haven't already. A lot of you guys have, and hit the little notification bell, guys, so you get these live streams daily, usually, and definitely the game day live streams, guys. It's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be through a hurricane of some sort, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be interesting as well. Let's see here, guys. Oh, by the way, guys, there's a survival league that we have set up. It's just fun. It's free. It's unlimited number of people that can join. We have like 11 or 12. Follow the link. It says at the bottom here at the little ticker, but underneath in the description is the full link. Just click on that and sign in. And if you guys know how the survival league works, it's pretty simple. Just you pick one team a week. Week 1, you pick a team, one game, you pick a winner. If they win, you continue the next week, but you can't pick that team again. So if you pick the Cowboys week 1 and beat the Giants, then next week you cannot pick the Cowboys again. So anyways, and then the last person left wins the league. That league. It's like a little mini thing. If you already signed in Yahoo, why not do it, guys? It's just fun. It takes a minute. So jump on there. I think it closes off tomorrow before the first game tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Let's say 8 p.m. Eastern time for the Kansas City New England game. We might do a little mini live stream for that too, guys, since it is kind of like a holiday here. Let's see. Thank you, Terrabelli. Well, let's see, guys. All right, so yeah, I know, and that's another thing, guys. I'm glad you brought that up. How about them Cowboys? Thank you for that. The Dolphins game, since it is here in Florida, Tampa Bay at Miami game has been canceled officially. So what they're doing is they're putting the bye week for the Dolphins and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, since they both have the same bye week, and then basically what I think it was like week 10. So now they're going to play this game that was supposed to be week 1, week 10. So they're playing 16 games in a row plus playoffs if they make it. So that's kind of rough, man. That's like old school. So we'll see how that works out for both of those teams as the season goes on. What's up, Purple Gaming? How you doing? Let's see, Ruben Benitez, what's up? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Man, we do appreciate it. We do respect all you guys, even if you're opposing teams. If you're Cowboys, even better. And you can look at our story, guys. We have it in our it should be in our trailer or whatever it's called for YouTube here. We've only been on for like 2.5 months. But we are, we're definitely rolling well, and check it out. You can see our story, how we're all Cowboy fans, pretty much all of us in this family, loving the star, guys. So let's see here. Meet the Mets. What's up, guys? Cannot wait to play against you guys this weekend, guys. Meet the Mets, the Giants fan. I like you guys rolling in here. Much respect. You guys are the team. With tomorrow. Oh, by the way, guys, we released the Eagle one this morning, the Eagle preview for the season, for this upcoming season. We have the Giants coming tomorrow, saving the toughest for last. Let's put it that way. So, and that's my opinion, guys. I know you guys voiced a lot of great stuff here in the Redskins one and a lot more in the Eagles one. Thank you for that. Even though the Zach Ertz conversation I had, so I mean, I'm just saying, guys, you got with Zero God, I think, I'm just saying you guys bring up some great points sometimes, so it makes me rethink some things. But at the same time, I give my reasons too and my explanations, and I hope you guys respect it back, even if it's a disagreement, guys. This is Cowboys family. So let me see here. I answer a couple more questions before I continue. Now we're going to move on to the Giants, guys. This is going to be where we talk about Odell, Mr. McAdoo, and that crew. Let me just double check something, guys. I see there's like a little more than 20 of you guys on here. If you could hit the like button, the like button, guys, a subscribe button. The little bell for the notifications, and if you want to join the Survival League, guys, in the description, click that link and let's roll. My fiance will be on here, if not tomorrow, the next day. We're going to be doing as many streams as possible, and later, if time permits, will be a little mini long shot Madden 18 live stream with my daughter. You'll hear her take on things in the game and the Cowboys. She's 10, but she knows her stuff, guys. So let's see here, guys. Giants. Okay, Odell Beckham. Okay, high ankle sprain, but for some reason he doesn't want to talk about the high ankle sprain. So Odell Beckham is kind of secretive about that. He was walking around with no brace. He had no tape on his on his ankle, so on his leg. So he was practicing out there on the sideline, though, not in the padded practices hitting. He was away from the media. So he definitely is being cautious, and I could understand why. I really hope that he gets back there full strength and gets in that game against the Cowboys. Let's see here, guys. He did miss the official padded practice. Not sure if he will play, but what Coach McAdoo says, and Odell, I'm sure, has voiced this, if not stronger, that if he is medically cleared, and that's what Giants coach Ben McAdoo said, that he will play Sunday night. So just take it as he says that, guys. Now, as far as the coach, Mr. McAdoo there, you remember a couple days ago he said that all running backs run the same when they have nowhere to run. That's obviously a little unveiled, not really a very veiled threat at Zeke or any running back who was going to play this week. This is before we knew the ruling. So he was just basically saying that it doesn't really matter if Zeke comes back or not. Our Giants defense is going to be able to stop whoever's back there. So it won't matter who's back there. They're going to be stopped. We shall see now. You got your wish. It's going to be interesting. But that definitely was a shots fired kind of deal, talking trash. All right, all good. Kind of, jovial. Same thing as today, too, guys. He had another comment, smart-ass comment, saying that, and he was joking, guys. Again, take it as it is. But he says, because the Cowboys have, pretty much a new, young, and unseen, defensive backfield. He said, please let me know who's playing cornerback out there. If you do know, if you find out, let them know. Basically, that's what he said. So basically, another shot at the Cowboys. It's all good. Talk. I want to see action from the Cowboys, guys. So let's see what happens. I mean, as always, these NFC East battles, man, this is one of them. They're starting off right, that's for sure. NFL, whether you love them or you hate them, and on the Cowboys side right now, we're hating them Cowboys. I mean, not the Cowboys, we're hating the NFL right now. I mean, they're hating on the Cowboys, the NFL, and they're, how it just seems like it's us against the world. So luckily, I think that with Zeke back and just to be able to show the world right now, Sunday night television all across America, you're going to see the Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott and the offensive line and Dak Prescott. I think you're going to see the next level of what we're going to be, guys, in the future. You're going to see a little preview of what's coming. It might not be like this every single week. And of course, I'm hoping that, the excitement doesn't kind of blur them. I don't think Dak will have that problem, and I don't think that Zeke will have that problem. Other than them, really, the defense is the only issue I'm seeing. It does worry me. So, of course, everything I'm saying could be completely wrong. But I do think that if we can just hold it down just a little bit and control the clock on offense and just really just control the game, I think we have a really good chance to beat the Giants. My prediction, and I've been saying this for a while, and that was with Zeke or without Zeke, I'd said 24-20 Cowboys. I think that if the Cowboys do get, kind of have a better game or maybe start taking over the game, I think if it goes another way, it could be something like 31-17 at most. I think that's the biggest Cowboy, victory, let's say, score. And then if I look at it the other way, if the Cowboys do lose, which I don't want to think about it, but if they do, I would see it being something more like 28-27, 24-21, something like that. Just something close, 27-21. That means the Giants defense came to play and they showed up and they stopped Zeke, and that would be, that'd be too bad for having Zeke for this game and being shut down. So we got to make sure our line blocks and our Cowboys running backs, especially, of course, the main man right now, Ezekiel Elliott, just runs crazy out there, guys. I hope he takes out every single Giants player on that field Sunday night. So let me go check on here. Some more questions, guys, before we wrap this thing up. So let's see here, guys. I couldn't stop time. Let's see. How about I like the back and forth, guys. You keep it going in the chat for a little bit. What's up, Tobias, Argentina? What's up, man? This is gonna be a fun fantasy football weekend as well. Check your lineups, guys. I usually won't warn people about this because you should take care of your own stuff. But remember, there's no game when it comes to the Dolphins and the Tampa Bay game. When they play, their game has been canceled because of Hurricane Irma. So keep that in mind, guys, in your lineups. If you do have any of their players, time to switch them out. Let's see here, guys. Zeke had 21 rushing yards in the second half. I know you guys did Meet the Mets. He said Zeke has 21 rushing yards in the second half, and that was, I think, the second game of the season, if I recall. You're right. That's when the Giants really shut him down in that game. The first half, he was doing very, very well. Zeke was rolling. The Giants did adjust and stopped him. That's one thing the Cowboys coaching staff seems to have an issue with, is adjusting, guys, making adjustments. For some reason, it's just stubborn. I don't know. It's kind of like the way you see the way they are with Kellen Moore. It's the stubbornness. You see that coming out when it comes to their game plan and their calling of the game. Stubborn. They want to do a trick play on 3rd and 1 when you have the best offensive line and the best running back in the league. What the hell is wrong with you? Sorry, guys. I had to go in that little. There you go. Cowboys abroad. That's what I'm saying. Mr. Wright. We would get, let me see, I just went up here. Mr. Wright, we get a first look at Ryan Switzer. Yes, I know, guys. It's going to be interesting and exciting because, again, he hasn't even hit the field once in preseason, guys. So now we're going to see him for the first time ever in a real game in the NFL. And it's going to be week 1 against the New York Giants, guys. It's big. I know. 3-4-5-9 king. We can't lose. It is one of those. I do see it as one of a couple of must wins right now for the Cowboys in the, let's say, the first 3/4, the first 75% of their schedule. Let's see here. No, I mean, meet the Mets. What I mean by 31, let me explain. I think it would be like 24-17. You understand? In the fourth quarter, close, and then something happens, whether Eli throws a pick or someone fumbles, or the Cowboys had the ball go on one drive, and maybe kick a field goal, maybe score a touchdown. I'm banking on, at most they would score another touchdown that kind of end the game. You know what I mean? So that's why I was saying I didn't mean it like it would be more like a last drive, last moments of the game scoring just to put the game away kind of deal. So, and that's why I said that. So let me clear that up. Why I said that. Hey, what's up, Sheik Nez? What's up? If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the like button as well, guys. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We're growing, and we are showing this weekend, hopefully, even with the hurricane blasting on us, guys, we'll be safe. If we have any power, any electricity, any way of doing it, we're going to, number one, try to watch the game, and number two, live stream with you guys. Our reactions and our emotions on YouTube for everyone to see here on this channel, guys. So join us, and let's hopefully cheer on the Cowboys together and enjoy us winning. Let's see here. You couldn't score that in his 2 games last season. Well, we'll see what happens this season, meet the Mets. I think it's going to be a little different. And again, that was 31. That was at the most. Let me clarify that. I think 24 points is something the Cowboys could put up on the Giants. So that's why I said 24-20 as what I think this game is going to be. Tobias, yes, rival. Yep, yes, sir. Cowboys abroad, 31 points. Let's see here. How my Cowboys family. How does Roger Goodell support Mike Bennett and not Zeke? I don't know if he supports him. It's just Zeke is the prime example guy. He's the guy they want to make an example of and say, hey, look at the Ray Rice situation. Ignore it. Look at the Josh Brown situation. Ignore it. All our mistakes. We're sorry, and this is how we're fixing it. Look. He said, she said, with most of the he said being backed up by evidence, and most of the she said being almost provable by lies, and they decided to go with that side, and by their collective bargaining agreement, guys, unfortunately, that is allowed. I wanted to make a mention about that though. By the way, I did forget to say that. Harold Henderson, the guy who made the arbitrator who was making the ruling on who upheld Zeke's 6-game suspension, said that, in his paraphrase, that he was surprised that Roger Goodell didn't ask for Kia Roberts' recommendation on, number one, her interviews with Tiffany Thompson, the accuser, and with Brenda Frey or whatever. I'm saying they didn't ask for, and Brenda Frey as well. Actually, Goodell would not consult with her, and I don't know if she's the Giant fan, but I don't know if she was the one that kind of kept her out, meaning Kaya Roberts. It's just a very crazy situation. I do think that tomorrow is a big day, guys. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry, Friday is going to be a big day when it comes to Zeke and his situation. You have to remember the judge tomorrow's closing arguments, I think, and then Friday it's going to be, the decision by the judge before 6 o'clock Eastern time, guys. And when he has 2 things to decide, I think. Either he's going to scrap the whole case, in the sense, there's three things. He's going to scrap the whole case and say, sorry, NFL, but you're completely wrong. I see you violated his rights right here, going by the collective bargaining agreement. And he's not suspended anymore. That'd be like the only thing that could save Zeke and his suspension. That's probably the most unlikely path. The next choice would be, I don't like this at all, by Zeke's side, and there's nothing here that backs up nothing at all that warrants any kind of investigation or review of all these allegations that your guys are saying. So you know what, we're gonna, we're just throwing out your allegations, and now he has to serve the suspension game 2, till the Redskin game when he finishes, when the Cowboys finish with them, then he comes back. So that would be the other option. The third option, which I think is the most likely, is that the judge ends up saying, hey, you know what? There's enough here to warrant a second look, comb this thing over. Once and that's basically he's given the stay on his injunction / restraining order on the NFL, which then would allow Ezekiel Elliott to play probably, if not most of the season, the entire season, guys. Now, of course, the danger is that if this thing is resolved or wrapped up sooner than we think, he might be suspended for the end of the season, 6 games, or into the playoffs and or Super Bowl, guys. So keep that in mind. That would suck even worse than being suspended now. But it would be something we would have to deal with what we had already. And that's why we have these running backs that we have in our roster now. We need him whenever he's going to be suspended, and it looks like he's going to be suspended one of these years. We have to use our guys that we have back there. If it's this year, it's going to be McFadden, Morris, Rod Smith, and we'll see how that goes. I have confidence in them for 6 games. Not necessarily in the playoffs, though. Now, let's see here, guys. The NFL don't like the Cowboys, Ruben. I hate saying that. Because the Dallas Cowboys bring so much money to the NFL, guys. I don't want to believe that, but Goodell seems to hate the Cowboys, or at least want to make use anybody, whatever it takes to, clear his shield, clear the shield of the NFL, and make his image and the NFL's image look like they're the best, even though they're actually lying and making things worse, in my opinion, to their own shield. So let's see here. Irving, I know, yes, Mr. Wright, I heard about that too. He's, Michael Irvin, guys, the second number 88 in Cowboys lore. Meaning historically, we had Drew Pearson, Michael Irvin, and Des Bryant. But yes, he is under an investigation by the NFL. I guess he'll be kicked off the NFL Network, I guess, is what would happen to him. I mean, if I don't know what the courts said about him and that allegation, but he was, like you said, he was exonerated for. So it's almost, it does feel like they're picking on the Cowboys, doesn't it? Husky Gaming, what's up? Go Cowboys, for sure. Steve Scoggins, believe it's going to go into court. I agree. I think it is going to be going to court and for the review, and that means 4 months, 5 months, which means the whole season. Zeke will probably play, but then if they don't rule in his favor and wipe out the suspension through the federal courts, then he'll have to face his 6-game suspension in 2018-19 season. Let's see here. What's up, Jay Restmeyer, 42? What's up? The receiving core against this Dallas secondary. I do think that when it comes to the Giants, if you're talking about the Giants secondary, I think the Giants have a better starting 3 receivers. And again, maybe not fully healthy when it comes to Brandon Marshall and OBJ. They won't be fully healthy, I don't think. Not 100%, especially Odell. So, kind of evens things out a little bit more. But I do think that when you look deeper into the Cowboys wide receiver core, I'm talking about the whole 5 or 6 of them. And you look at the Giants 5, you see the Cowboys have a better set of receivers from top to bottom that can come in there and really fill in a spot or come in as a 4th receiver. Let's see here. Go Cowboys, Purple Gaming. That's right. Go Cowboys. The key is to get them 3 running backs and get the defenses tired. Yes. Just the key is let's just keep running that ball, winning the battle on the clock. Do not turn over the ball. Work your workhorse. Run your workhorse, guys, behind that workhorse line. And just pound the ball, run to the field, use that play action when you need to. Use Dak, surprise him with a pass here and there, but nothing crazy, guys. Conservative enough that we can, control the game. Don't drop the ball. Clean catches, clean passes, and we just drive down the field every time, guys. It might take a little longer against the Giants, but if the Cowboys do their job right, it will be I'm telling you, we will control the game, control the clock, and as we get points on the board, if we can get a stop or 2 from Eli and the Giants in the first quarter, and we continue driving the ball, or the first half, let's say, and we keep driving the ball down the field the way we should, even against the Giants. It might take longer, like I said, but we're going to do it. I think we win this game, guys. Steve Scoggins, the NFL got their head stuck so far up or down in the sand. They know they screwed up. I agree, guys, but they can hide behind that CBA, the collective bargaining agreement. They can hide behind that because they know that the way they wrote it and the way the Players Association agreed to it, gives them the end all right in this. They can go on feelings, they can go on their opinions to make a ruling like this on a player's career. That's all. No matter what the courts say, no matter what, if the 2 police departments dropped the charge against Zeke, even if the prosecution said there was not enough to prosecute Ezekiel Elliott, and even if they say they believe the woman, which the prosecution says they did, they believe the accuser, they still admitted that she was not a credible person. So it just trickles down all the way. I'm not saying she's a liar. It's not just the fact that she maybe lied once. She lied multiple times, and her motives were very deceptive throughout. Even after the accuser's allegations, she kept harassing Zeke. She kept trying to be in his life. Doesn't sound like somebody who has been abused the way she said she was, guys. I mean, her story is that she was scared of Zeke. She never was around him, yet she was around him all the time, trying to be around him, trying to call him. So guys, you know, I mean, what can you say like my fiance says, if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, got to be a duck. So let's see, guys. And that's for the lies. You know, that's not necessarily that, you know, if there's evidence her way, even if she was not credible, there's no, you know, I'd say, okay, but there's still evidence. There's no evidence, guys, supporting her claims. So I don't know. It just seems like common sense, guys. Let me just see something, guys, before I. So happy you guys are on here, guys. Make sure you guys give the likes. You know, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, guys. Please do. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and join that survival league here at the bottom in the discussion. It'll be fun. It's just for fun, no money. Whoever lasts the longest wins. It takes 2 minutes of your time now and a minute of your time every week. It's very easy to do, and it's fun. So let's see, guys. Here's the end. We're at the 40-minute mark. Got 5 more minutes left, and I'm gonna say good night. Try to get the little one to get on the PlayStation. Play some Madden 18. She's gonna do a long shot, guys. A little more. She's gonna live stream it. Let's see here. Calling this. Tobias says, let me see. Frankie G, what's up? Going to slap them around. 70 points will win it for us. I think we need 21 to win it. That's my opinion. 21 wins it for us. We could be 21-20 reverse on them from last season. Tobias. Let's see here, Ron. Okay, no. Cowboys abroad. Court ruling come during the stretch run of the season. Should you serve it now? I mean, he's not. I think you fight it to the end because it is about your name. It is, and if you didn't do it, fight it. Tobias calling this Switzer TD return first play of the season. That's a big call. It could happen, and I don't know if he's gonna do kick returns. I think he's doing punt returns. Steve Scoggins, even Skip Bayless said NFL doing Zeke wrong. I know he hates on him. That Skip, guys, he hates him. He hates the Cowboys, even though he says he's a Cowboy fan. Cowboys abroad, we would at least know he's available for the backstretch and playoffs. I agree with you. Of course, we would know that, but our season could also be half over if for some reason we blow 3 or 4 games out of 6. If we blow 4 games, guys, we're in trouble. Either way, guys, I guess I'd rather have him for the Giants game and lose the Redskin game with Zeke. You know, not lose the game, but lose Zeke in the Redskin game. I'd rather go that way. Jay Restmeyer, 42. I want to see how Chaz Green can fill in for Doug Free. Well, he's not filling in. Lyle Collins is filling in for Doug Free, guys, right now. And if you want to move Lyle Collins to that spot, I guess you could to the left guard. But right now, Chaz Green looks like the starter, but he is today at practice. Yesterday, he was playing most of the snaps at left guard. Today, and I said this earlier in the stream, that Chaz Green was splitting time today with Jonathan Cooper, guys, on the left guard spot. So it's still kind of not announced who's going to be starting there. They did announce Kellen Moore as the backup quarterback, though, somehow. Ruben Benitez, our defense needs to make tacos out of Eli Manning. Don't bank on Taco doing so good, but I will say the Giants' offensive line, we're going to talk more about them in the next couple of days leading up to the game. The offensive line and the running backs, nothing to write home about, and that's where the Cowboys could take control, especially with Malik Collins, Stephen Paya, my man, you know, and I think they can really do some damage in there, push that pocket back, and really get Eli to make some worse passes than he usually does. What's up, Cowmaster? How do I get subs? Get them. Haters, trollers, whatever. Steve Scoggins, this is all 32 owners' fault. We're giving Roger too much power. You're right, and it's not just the owners. It's the players. The Players Association agreed to this. Steve, how about them Cowboys? He makes daily content. Thank you, Steve Scoggins. I got a gut feeling the judge is going to clear Zeke Friday. Oh man, I wish he would clear him. If he cleared it, and it can somehow. But again, they're not about doing. They're not. This isn't about his guilt or innocence. This is about the way the NFL handled this. It's procedural. So if the Cowboys do get, you know. If the judge does see that the NFL violated their procedures, he can wipe it out. Aside from that, not happening. You know, it's going to be either he's going to take away the injunction completely and say, "Got to serve your suspension," you know, starting with the Denver game, or it's going to go back around and you know, go into the courts and get reviewed, and it's going to probably last the whole season. So Zeke will play the whole year, and then he'll have to be suspended next year if they don't rule in his favor. Yeah, he's doing both kick and punt return, Tobias. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's awesome. Ryan Switzer's out there doing kickoffs as well. I know McFadden was doing some of them, and I know Jordan Lewis is practicing some punt returns as well, but he's injured this week. So, guys, yeah, I know. I can't. Danny G, what's up? I can't stand the Shannon Sharp. He looks like a little bit like a horse, doesn't he? How about them Cowboys? Can I pretend Cooper Rush is a backup quarterback? We all do. Trust me. We all pretend Cooper Rush is a backup. Frankie G, what's up? Lyle Collins, light tackle. Exactly. Chaz Green will be left guard with Jonathan Cooper right there waiting for Chaz Green needed to be moved over if ever needed. I say backup left tackle, or Jonathan Cooper, just takes over. But again, guys, Jonathan Cooper is splitting time with Chaz Green at left tackle today at practice. So, guys, Ruben Benitez, let's finish the fight. I agree. And Cowboys abroad, DeMarcus Lawrence will have a great year. I hope so, guys. He's looking good, too, this season as well. Not really in the preseason games, and more so in the, in the training camp sessions. So, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thank you a lot. Give us a thumbs up and the like for this stream. We appreciate it, guys. The video gets broadcast more, when you search for it. So we appreciate every like, every thumbs up, whatever you call it. Also, guys, subscribe if you have not. If you don't like to, that's fine too. But subscribe if you like, guys. Hit the notification bell so you get these daily live streams and content. Yesterday we had the Redskins. Today we had the Eagles. Tomorrow we have the Giants. Stay tuned for that in the tomorrow afternoon sometime or morning. And we'll probably try to squeeze in another live stream tomorrow evening, guys. So looking forward to seeing all you guys out there tomorrow night. And let me just check one thing here, guys. Yep, guys, we're running on that time. It's time to go. Definitely, again, also, if you want, make sure you guys play that survival football league that we have down below in the description. And just go hit the link and sign in. It takes a second to do. And stay tuned for my daughter. She's gonna probably get some long shot up on the screen, guys, and we're gonna stream that. She's gonna handle that. She knows her football. We've never played it. We right now we stopped at part 1 basically. I think it's chapter 6 or something. So we're gonna continue from there on tonight for like 30 or 45 minutes. She'll be commenting and talking and playing the game live, guys. So enjoy that, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. That's it. Oh wait, one last thing. Never forget. Always and forever. Go Cowboys! Peace out, guys. Go Cowboys.